Hello, everyone. This is the weekly plot where we bring you the latest and greatest real estate news once twice a week. Welcome to the first ever episode, and today we are going to share with you what news made the headlines the past week. So it looks like there's a lot of negative sentiment in mainstream. Yeah, you see. The headline here from CNBC, mortgage demand drops further as interest rates shoot back to June high. The average contract interest rate for a 30-year mortgages with conforming loan balances increased to 5.9 for last week from 5.8 the previous week, according to MBA, Mortgage Bankers Association. Also, the mortgage applications to refinance a home fell another 1% for the week and were 83% lower than the same week 1 year ago, which is very obvious, right? With interest rate around 6%, the affordability has gone down so much. I was looking at article here. It says if a mortgage rate goes up by 1%, the buying power falls by $40,000. So if the interest rate is around 6%, imagine we were around 3% or so just a few months ago, then the buying power would have decreased by about $100,000. So no wonder the 83% lower in the mortgage application rates. And the article continues, mortgage applications to purchase a home dropped 1% for the week and were 23% lower than the same week 1 year ago. That's a huge dip, folks. 23%, one out of every five. And there was one more news that came out early yesterday morning in Yahoo Finance. And folks, the news is again very, very negative sentiment across main media. That heading goes on, freezing future ahead for housing market as mortgage rates scale new heights. It compares 30-year mortgages, 15-year mortgages, and also the variable mortgages. For 30-year mortgages, the rates averaged 5.89 this week, up from 5.66 last week and 2.88 1 year ago. Housing finance giant Freddie Mac reported on Thursday. So see that drastic difference, nearly 3 last year and almost 6. The mortgage rate has doubled in just a matter of a year. And for 15 years, the mortgage rate was about 5.16 this week compared to 4.98 last week. And at the same time last year, it was about 2.19, slightly lower. But with the surge in housing price, very few of the US population will be able to afford a house with 50-year fixed mortgages to get that a slightly lower interest rate. And the article continues. In fact, they summarize that there's no sign of a rebound in purchase applications yet, of course, but the robust job market and an increase in housing inventories should lead to an eventual increase in purchase activity. Mike Fratantoni, the MBA's chief economist, said last week. So a lot of negative sentiment around, folks. Let us know in the comment if you want to go against the grain, if you are the contrarian, and if you're purchasing house right now, maybe for residential purpose or for investing purpose. Let us know in the comments, and I will leave with a recent a video from CNBC about the mortgages.
How do you bring down housing, Diana?
Well, I'm just trying to look at all these charts. His charts are a little more colorful than mine, but I'm looking at, we are seeing rents start to moderate. And I know we're seeing more single family rentals come onto the market. We're seeing build for rent, and there's so much demand in that single family rental market. But I've got new numbers out today, actually, that show that apartment rents are starting to moderate. They're rising at much slower pace than they were even 6 months ago. And we do start to see home prices start to fall. We saw that from June to July, the first monthly drop in home prices, which usually always go up from June to July. in over 3 years and the largest single monthly drop in over a decade. So we are seeing some of that heat come out of the housing market, and that's because of what you're seeing in my chart right now, which is the average rate on the 30-year fix is now twice what it was at the start of this year. And what that means is that affordability is just plummeting. And that means that it costs actually, if you're buying a $400,000 home, it costs $700 more a month today than it would have on January 1st on that monthly payment. So you are seeing prices come down.
We will end with that. And until the next time, stay blessed.